Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to you, wherever you may be in the world. My name is Sam, and this is By Hook or By Needles. And you are currently looking at the graph for the mock bobble stitch, or the easy mock bobble stitch. It is just a 4-row repeat with a multiple of 2 stitches plus 1. And then on the foundation row, you will need to add an extra one just to give you height to a single crochet for the first row. So there is, I think, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, yeah. 9 stitches, which is multiple of 2 plus 1. And then we've got 1 stitch for our height. So our first row is just very simply a row of single crochet. Very easy, nothing new there. Then we do a single crochet once again. The single chains, in this pattern are not counting as stitches. You can tell that because there is no stitch above or below, indicating that no stitch is being worked into it. Right, so the first stitch is a single crochet into the single crochet below. The next stitch, let's have a look. Now, in the UK, this would be called a double treble because the UK terminology is such that when they have a hook, when they have a loop on their hook already, and do 2 yarn overs, that stitch becomes a double treble. Whereas in the US, that becomes a treble. Okay, this in the UK is a single crochet. In the US, it's a double crochet. That's the difference. No, did I say, or was that the other way around? I'll say that again. In the US, it's a single crochet. In the UK, it's a double crochet. I think I said it the other way around. It's getting late and I'm getting tired. I'm not starting again. So, yeah. So you're doing a row of single crochets to begin with. And then in the second row, you start off with a single crochet and you end each row with a single crochet. In between these, you are doing this stitch. In the US, this is known as a treble. You've got usually got a loop on your yarn already because, to start your crochet stitching. And then you loop over twice, hence the 2 lines here. That means 2 yarn overs. And that becomes a treble. Because in the US, a double crochet is just 1 yarn over. Okay, so these stitches, because there are single crochets on either side being worked into single crochets, they become contracted and pop out. Now usually as you're working the stitch, they tend to pop out towards the back, and that's fine. If you want them to stay at the back, that's fine. Just keep pushing them to the back, but they are supposed to pop forward. It's really up to you. You will see in a minute from my sample what I mean. And then it's a 4-row repeat. The 4 rows you are repeating are the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So after you've done this section, which is your mock bobble, you will do 3 rows of single crochet. Very simple stitch, very simple graph to read. If you have any problems at all, don't forget to ask. I'm more than happy to help. In the description box, you will find a link to this graph, as well as a link to the written pattern for the stitch. There are 2 places you can find that, on my Facebook page and on my YouTube channel on my posts section. Okay, so that is that. And I dropped it. here is what this stitch actually looks like. And as you can see, I reckon this would, you know, really be great for a washcloth or a dishcloth. In fact, if you worked this row of, what do we call them, trebles, with a single crochet in between, if you worked that in scrubby yarn and the 3 single crochets in between in just normal cotton, I think that would make a really good washcloth or face cloth or whatever. I'm struggling to think of any other textured project I would use it for, but I guess you could use it for hats, you could use it for anything really, although keep in mind that the reverse side does look like it's got sort of like little holes. So, you know, it really is probably a one-sided sort of project, you know, one side exposed, which doesn't matter so much with a dishcloth, or even a, it could even be a trivet or a pot holder, because these bumps would give a little bit of extra height and perhaps help protect your table a little bit better if it was in cotton and in a thicker yarn. Yeah, it would certainly be useful for that too, I would imagine. But you'd have to test it and make sure you didn't put anything too hot on it, even if it was cotton. So how many stitches do I have? I think I have 15, but I'm going to check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, yeah. So 15 is a multiple of 2 plus 1. And we are going to start, I've only done 2 rows of single crochet there, because the pattern starts off with us doing 1 row of single crochet down the bottom in our chain. So I'm just going to start off by doing 1 row of single crochet, remembering that the chain does not count as a stitch, and either my eyes have gone blurry or the camera has. I think it's okay. I might come in just, it can never just come in a little bit, it always has to jump all the way in or all the way out. Okay, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Chain 1. Hang on, did I do 3 already? 1, 2, 3. Do I push it backwards? 1, 2, 3. I think I push it backwards. That doesn't seem to be right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Reverse what I said. It pushes backwards. See, it's been a while since I've done the swatch, I'm sorry. Yeah, you push the treble backwards. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So we work in the first stitch with a single crochet, yarn over twice, we do a treble, and we push back, go in and do a single, and it automatically sort of pushes back. But if it comes forward, just push it back, unless you want it on the opposite side. see, they come forward or come to the back. But this is your right side. Yeah, I did these swatches a long time, well, I say a long time ago, a couple of days ago, and I've really forgotten half of what they are. I've really forgotten half of them. Okay, so treble, single crochet, and treble. Single crochet and treble. Single crochet and treble. And a single crochet. Oops. Okay, chain one and turn our work. And we do 3 rows of single crochets. So the chain doesn't count as a stitch, so we've got to work into that first stitch. Then we have to work into the treble, then the single, and then the treble, yeah, I see this as a washcloth, I really do. I think it'll be brilliant. I'm half tempted to make one, but I don't have any scrubby yarn. I can never get scrubby yarn here. Well, if I can, but you know, they want, you know, you to sign over your firstborn child. It's just ridiculous, the pricing. But yeah. And then chain one. And you just do 2 more rows, and that is your repeat done. It is a 4-row repeat, multiple of 2 stitches plus 1, then plus 1 for your turning chain to start the pattern or the stitch. Gone suddenly quiet. Isn't it eerie? And now I'm going to get even more confused. I can just see it coming. No, I'm not. Okay, I'm just going to leave it there because I think that sort of is enough to sort of really show you what the stitch is and how the stitch works. If you have any questions or problems, please let me know by leaving a comment in the comment section. Sorry, I am so tired. I have been crocheting these swatches and videos for nigh on 10, 12 hours now. So yeah, that's probably why I'm getting a little bit not knowing what I'm saying. Yeah. The links will be in the description box. so you can go and find the written instructions and the graphs and all the rest of it. You do not have to join the Facebook group unless you wish to, and you know, I totally get it. You know, I wouldn't have a Facebook group if I didn't have to, but I think, or I'm hoping that YouTube is actually going to start turning. I think one of the reasons why they changed the post from post tab from community tab is because they are thinking of making the posts more user-friendly, in the sense that other people will be able to post pictures rather than just me, which means that, you know, you can share with me on YouTube, I think. Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that's maybe the way YouTube are going, and that's why they've changed that tab. We can only hope. And then we can, you know, probably get rid of Facebook altogether when it comes to the channel. But there you go. Very pretty stitch. Like I say, perfect for scrubbies or dishcloths or whatever you want to use. I mean, it really does become nice and raised. Until next time, please take care. Like, subscribe, comment if you have any problems, and hopefully I will see you either on the Facebook group, or I will see you on the tabs page, on the posts tab page. Till then, bye for now. Take care.